What would you do if you could change the look of your body? Would you take away saddlebags? Would you reduce your waistline, slenderize your hips, or trim your arms? Maybe you would take away years by restoring a firm jawline. What if I told you that now there is a new way to change your body, to change the places that have been resistant to diet and exercise, or the places affected by the passage of time? I'd like to introduce you to a new procedure, liposelection. Liposelection is possible because of a patented technology called Vaser. The magic of this technology is that it uses the gentle power of ultrasound to target only the fat you want removed, leaving all other tissue largely undisturbed. In fact, liposelection allows physicians to work with such precision that they can even shape delicate areas like the face and neck. We've used ultrasound for years to catch the first glimpse of a baby, even to clean our teeth. But now this gentle energy source has evolved to fat removal. The goal during this procedure is to achieve smooth and tight contouring. Pain and bruising is often so minimal that patients require only over-the-counter medications. Today, we'll meet the man who invented the Vaser technology that makes liposelection possible and find out exactly how liposelection works. But first, let's meet some people who have chosen this new exciting way to help them look their best.
When I look at pictures of before my liposelection surgery, I have some done on a beach, and
I literally did not recognize myself in certain profile shots.
I tried dieting and I tried exercising, but I think like most people in America, we want it yesterday.
I have a swimming pool in my backyard, and so before, when my kids, I have teenage kids, when their friends would be over, I wouldn't be caught dead with a shirt off.
I'd always had one troubled area of my body that I didn't matter how many sit-ups I did or what I did or didn't eat, I could never get rid of it.
After you have children, your body changes a lot, and you tend to have fat in localized areas.
Whether it's one area of the body or more, fat removal ranks pretty high on the wish list of the average American. Age, genetics, and childbearing all take a toll on our looks. Think about it. How would you choose to change your body?
I was a size 6. I'm not a large person, but it was very difficult for me to buy clothes. My hips and my thighs were larger. They were not in proportion with a size 6 in pants and skirts.
The middle-age tire is what I had, actually.
You just have that little tummy pouch, or your protruding thighs that bug you.
Sometimes there's a moment of truth. That moment when you know you can't wait any longer. You're ready to enjoy the new body you've always imagined.
The moment of truth is pretty much every time you sit down and your stomach's on your lap.
One morning I was standing in the shower and I was like, if I have to feel my legs rub together one more time, I don't think I can take it.
My chin just seemed to fill more and more over the years.
I had a very close friend, actually, who had liposuction done, and she was flat on her back for 10 days.
I knew about liposuction previous, but I also knew that it was pretty brutal.
The discomfort and the bruising and the pain and the swelling.
With lipossuction, it was not uncommon at all for a patient to come in and need a touch-up on an area that had maybe waves or dents from the procedure.
The difference between liposelection and liposuction is you can see immediate results without the pain.
And the man who developed this advanced technology is Dr. William Cimino. In 1998, Dr. Cimino founded Sound Surgical Technologies, the company that produces the Vaser system that makes liposelection possible. Dr. Cimino's extensive background set the stage for the 18 U.S. patents on devices in the field of electro and ultrasonic surgery he now holds. 11 of those patents apply to the Vaser system.
Liposelection is the ability to reach into the fatty layer in the body and it gently emulsify the fatty cells and remove them with very, very little trauma to the rest of the tissue so that you heal very rapidly, you have very little pain. The less damage that is done, the faster you heal. The advantage of the liposelection approach is that the damage is absolutely minimized and targeted specifically to the fatty cells.
Now, let's look at how fat reacts to Vaser ultrasonic energy. Here we see how a lump of shortening suspended in a jar of water is instantly emulsified when ultrasonic energy is applied through a specially designed probe. This is the same way the fat cells in the human body react to ultrasonic energy. Yet, You can see how this gentle energy comes into direct contact with a finger without causing harm. Liposelection offers an amazing range of possibilities. All of these areas have been successfully treated by liposelection, improving the self-esteem and confidence of thousands of patients. So how does this advanced fat removal technology work? Let's take a closer look at a cross-section of an area to be treated using liposelection.
First, the area is filled with a special saline solution, expanding the fatty layer. This solution numbs the area and shrinks the blood vessels, thereby minimizing blood loss and reducing bruising. Then, using Vaser technology and liposelection technique, the doctor inserts a small patented probe that disperses ultrasonic energy, breaking up the soft fat on contact. Other tissues, such as nerves, blood vessels, and connective tissue, remain relatively undisturbed. Emulsified fat is removed with suction and massage of the reshaped site, again without significantly damaging blood vessels, nerves, or connective tissues. Remember, if blood vessels and nerves aren't damaged, postoperative bruising and pain remain low to minimal. Preserving important tissues promotes healing, which enhances recovery and supports smooth results.
There's little trauma to the surrounding tissues, fast healing, and smooth, natural-looking results. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear more from people who've experienced liposelection for themselves.
I was even surprised. There was no discomfort. I mean, I knew that that's what everybody said they were experiencing, but I was like, oh, there's got to be something.
My recovery was very, very easy. I had absolutely no pain, no swelling.
I was out there ready to face the world and do my normal activities, and I had to remind myself that I did have a procedure done and that I had to take care of myself.
I had hardly any bruising at all.
I actually only had one itty-bitty bruise.
The incisions were very small. I felt great. I could instantly see a change in my body shape.
Week 1, 2, 3, 4, I mean, it just got better and better and better. I mean, every day was exciting. It's like, I'm going to put these pants on.
Just putting on a pair of shorts yesterday. They were quite loose on me, and it's a very nice feeling.
Off I go to Cabo, and there I am. I'm eating in the restaurants in my swimsuit. I'm out on the beach in my swimsuit. And you know what? I felt taller. I felt better about myself than I ever have.
I have several girlfriends who were very interested in having liposuction done, but they were afraid of the pain, the recovery time, bruising, swelling, and now they're very encouraged because they've seen my experience, what I went through, which wasn't much, and now they've seen my results and how pleased and happy I am, and they're actually a little envious of my results.
About 3 days after my procedure, I could see an amazing difference right away. I was so excited. I had a flat tummy. I never had probably in the last 6 to 7 years since having my little boy. And I knew it would do nothing but improve.
My back, which was also done, is an incredible result. And my waist, where it slims down, is amazing. I noticed that liposelection has helped my riding in that the clothes are so tight that you wear. It looks so much better. I mean, the lines look a lot cleaner, and when you ride, you have to sit very tall and you have to have a very straight line. And I'm very straight now. You don't have the little blub over your pants on the side. Like, wow, it's really cute, but that fat rolls not so attractive.
I'm really enjoying the fact that when I look in the mirror, the new face that I see looks a lot more like the face I had 10, 15 years ago. People keep asking me, what's different? And everybody asks me if I've lost weight. I am the same weight I was when I was 21 years old and I graduated college. I have not changed at all.
Choosing liposelection results in a change of outward appearance, but it also has some pleasing side effects.
My physical change has been so nice, but there has been an internal change as well.
And I think you generally just feel better about your appearance. That shows outwardly.
I don't know if people see a change in the way I look versus the change in my confidence.
I've just had so much fun with it. I've worn a 2-piece swimsuit, which I haven't worn in probably 6 years.
It's amazing the responses I've had from friends and family. Close friends are shocked. In fact, close friends now all want to have something done.
I'm only a month out, and I love what I have. If I didn't change any more right now, I'm still extremely happy.
Sometimes, because of genetics, men tend to accumulate fatty tissue in their breast area. In these cases, no amount of weight training will give them a masculine-looking chest, but liposelection was the answer for Mel.
I work on my boat with my shirt off now, whereas before I would never consider it. I was inhibited. Now that's gone. As a matter of fact, I had one of my neighbors, and I told him that I was going to come in and have this liposelection done. And he's my age, and he was out riding his bike, very fitness-conscious kind of guy. And I told him that I was going to have my man boobs removed. And he took off his shirt, and he said, I would love to have that done. I've got the same thing, and he did. They were identical.
Photographs will be taken before and after your liposelection procedure. Imagine the fun and excitement of seeing the remarkable changes in your new shape. Let's take a look. Who is a candidate for liposelection? If you're healthy and seeking a fast, minimal pain solution to losing excess fat, liposelection could be your answer.
What was missing and what was needed was an ability to get that fat out or shape that fat in a very, what I would consider, atraumatic way, a way that was not, that was gentle, that was had minimal scarring, minimal downtime, minimal pain, and ultrasonic energy lends itself exactly to that.